Well, hello there.
Hey y'all.
We're here right now, getting ready for the finals of RML Draft League Season 3. As we saw last week when I was unfortunately destroyed by the Rabbid Brigade and the cruel hand of RNG. I am not in the finals, unfortunately. Sunnybun and Biggest Swiggest are going to be in the finals together. And they are quite fearsome opponents with quite fearsome teams.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a season. We had some really strong teams drafted.
Yes.
As a whole.
As we will see once they're finally done loading.
Bit by bit.
Tiny bit by bit. There they are.
So here we have it.
Yeah, man, Shell Smash. Wait, do either of these guys have Shell Smash? Oh, yes, Biggus has Shell Smash. He has this Clan Pro that I think he's used like twice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's looking pretty crispy. I'm not gonna lie. The double bunny power, like the webs access.
Yeah, I think Sunny's team is legit the most low-key, completely jacked with power team in the entire league, because at first glance it doesn't seem that insane, and then you realize she literally has the makings to destroy anyone with everything. Like, this team is actually so monumentally scary, and it's because of the fucking rabbits. The worst part is the Baniri would not have been on their team if I didn't suggest it to them. I mean, as a joke. I suggested it as a joke because they're into bunnies, obviously, the name being Sunny Bun, like Sunny Bunny. And then they're like, but then they looked at it and they're like, I'll take him. Like, oh, I guess they don't understand. I don't know. I didn't realize that Banir is actually insane, but it's a 19 speed mon that does a ton of damage and has the Klutz ability with dumb utility. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, so I'll say this. As a previous LC user, pardon the train in the background. Choo-choo. Part of the train's in the background. But as a former LC Draft League player, I can say that Neri in Gen 7 LC is a monster. An absolute monster. I'm actually kind of glad that we didn't allow Z Crystals this format, because that probably would have bumped it up in its tiering.
What Z Crystal does it use?
Oh, I mean, it has a ton of options. I mean, just its coverage as a whole, like,
oh, so you can run anything on it.
Yeah, and its support moves, like, it's got good support setup, like, yeah,
it has a lot.
And it can't get paralyzed, but
yeah, so you have that too, which is a nice bonus. But then you pair that with Score Bunny, and that's the hugest. Score Bunny can solo entire teams by itself. It's actually so busted, it's ridiculous. Because Protean, with its coverage and actual amount of bulk that it possesses, with a berry juice, is so disgusting.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, they've got really good setup and sweeping potential on their side.
Yeah,
and Cerstia is no joke.
Yeah, they have multiple mons that they can keep in the back, and if they just hold them in the back, they instantly win. It's like, you have Score Bunny, you have Ghastly, who is a fucking monster. 18 speed, it's not 19 speed, but still, that thing can just sweep on its own and just one-shot whole teams, especially if you're running the Focus Sash set, which she loves to run the most.
Yeah, well, and also you've got that low-key sleeper pick at the end there with Ponsley. That thing's got some utility itself, and it's a sturdy user. So, I mean, berry juice, eat it up. Hit him back, sucker punch, all that jazz. But it's not to say it's gonna be an interesting matchup, because I guess he's got some power on his side too. There's just really good team synergy, especially supporting the Poniard on their end, and then having a quad fighting resist. Well, yeah. Actually, 2 quad fighting resists. It just looks like they're stacked for all their fighting resists to support the Poniard.
Yeah.
To support the Amora, the Shieldon. I mean, there's a lot of action going on here, and Talo is pretty scary in LC too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Talo is actually the Talo by itself could destroy my whole team in my match with Biggest, but for some reason he didn't run Quick Attack, and I have no idea why. But like that Talo can instantaneously destroy everything with Guts. It's so nasty.
No, there are some very prominent threats on both sides. So I've seen what's coming, and I'm not going to disclose anything.
Well, I mean, send it to me. I'd love to see that. We did that last time, right? You sent me the.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah. Send it to me. So I can.
Okay.
I won't spoil it for the audience, but I will take a peek.
Okay, let me slide it your way, because, like I said, I was really impressed with what's going on. You guys are in for a match. Like, I do want to disclose too that, you know, there's been a little bit of a change up with our playoff situations. Last season, you know, we had Gen 5 doubles OU.
Yeah.
And, you know, those battles ended pretty quickly. Not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, some of them did. Others, boy, they went on for a while. But yeah.
Yeah. So we switched up the formula this season. You know, we decided to go with LC. I thought it was a great format, you know, after talking it over with the admins. And we said, yeah, like, let's do LC. It'll be great. Like, obviously, we put the survey out for everybody. It was pretty much dominated that we were going to do LC. And, I mean, I think everybody's learned some really important lessons about Little Cup. And it's pretty clear.
Wallaby 5-head.
Well, I mean, Shell Smash breaks everything.
Yes.
Berry Juice, like...
Weak armor. Woo!
Yeah. Speed control, all of it. Like
17 speed mons. That was the biggest weakness of my team, was having not a single one of them. I just had weak armor mons and a shell smasher, and that's basically and my Meowth. And it's like, but if I had actually had some 17 speed mons, things would have been a lot easier for me. That was my team's biggest freaking weakness by far.
I really enjoyed what I had going on. You know, my team was pretty thick, but it kind of fell short a little bit with some of the defensive checks this season. You know, it was really hard to rely on just Fritzy and Coughing as an example, because a lot of the other pieces of my team, they were just frail to a lot of hits.
Yeah, I think you were just missing like the raw power to back it up, you know?
Yeah, well, and like
you had Timber, right? But it's like it's hard to put everything on their shoulders because they can get worn down very easily over time.
Yeah, well, and then like even like, you know, I was in playoffs this season, and there was a couple of really critical hits that I missed using Alola Rat, and like,
yeah,
you know, Alola Rat's like, you know, if it actually lands, it does damage, but if it misses, well,
yeah, dead in the water.
All right,
eh?
That's a waste of a slot, bro.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Enjoy.
I feel your pain when missing, because remember that Rock Blast I missed in match 2 last match. Holy shit, dude! I think I would have actually won the game because I would have been 2 mons up.
Yeah,
she would have had to, yeah, like that was like the critical thing that made me. I think I would otherwise I would have just been a 2-0 and that would have been the end, right?
Yeah,
like that losing Shelter like that when she it was bad. That was pain.
Like, it was like yeah, and it was like this was literally the first match that
I
in all the playoff seasons that actually had to go the full 3 rounds. So just to bring that all in together, we did a best of 3 for our playoff setup. You know, so like I said, there's a lot of RNG, a lot of possibilities. Matches usually go a little bit quicker. So we figured it would be a best of 3 scenario would really work out for this season.
Yeah.
And you know, it did. It was really quick.
For the most part, yeah, it did. I think for everybody else, it was like, because we did it because we really wanted to mitigate the RNG factor a lot, because it was heartbreaking seeing, like, I think literally 6 or 7 of the matches just were gone. Or not 6 or 7. How many matches we had? It was 8, right?
8 matches. So
it was 4.
Yeah, we matched
up. So like, but like almost like all but like maybe one of the matches were decided because of horrendous RNG on one of the sides. Like Shroomer got frozen to death. Biggus had the worst Slow King in existence. I got parried to death. Like I think only one match didn't have RNG completely dominate everything. It was really bad.
Oof.
which was really painful because there's so much prankster tech too. So it's like you can just paralyze everything in.
Well, yeah,
Gen 5
yeah.
doubles,
Well, and in that format, like that's the biggest kicker, you know.
Yeah,
like,
and so I think a best of 3 would have.
He's everything over.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's like honestly, I feel like another reason why Ribombastic beat me is because she really adapted from her. I think she didn't just rest on her laurels from our first match, even though she did beat me. I think she realized that like it was a lot. Like she could have won a lot more easily if she had just brought some mons over others, and she totally redid her team. She went hard on it. She put a lot of effort into it. She told us herself when she was building. Again, no, she made it a way better team that was way better at kicking my ass.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I guess while we wait for the contenders to like hop on and shoot the link our way, I mean, let's just take a look at how their record ended up doing this
season. Let's do that. Let's look at where should we look on the schedule or just on their individual pages?
Yeah, we could just look at their individual pages.
All right, where are they? I always forget what category people are. So Sunny's the very end and Biggest is the front. Is that what this is?
I think so.
Oh no, it's red.
I slipped you the deets.
Oh, you did. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong things. Hold up. Bloomer, where's Biggest? There he is. Let's look at Biggest. Also, let me.
Let's look at Biggest.
Let me look at my Haruhi DMs. Woohoo! All right, wait. I need to make sure not to spoil this. Hold up. Let me yeet myself this. Okay, this will work. Oh, did I loop this? I did. Good. Song will not unceremoniously stop. Let me look at these. Ooh, him. I see him. Or I guess it's her. Excuse me.
Listen, the fire on both ends this week. I'm really excited to see how this battle is gonna go down.
Ooh, Biggest took my. Ooh, he took my set. He took my set, dude. I love this. I'm so happy. Except totally different item. Interesting. All right, let me see some stuff. Why is he running this? Dude, this is gonna be crazy. Oh my god, he's a monster. Hold up, let me see what. No way. What the fuck is this team? What?
I'm telling you, it is going to be spicy.
I am so confused right now. I am so astronomically confused in every sense of the word. I have no idea what is going on. What the fuck? Well, this is going to be very interesting indeed, huh?
Yep. Like
I look at the second team you sent me, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, they're actually running. I'll just say this, move 3 on 6 on the second team. It's gonna be hilarious.
I have nothing to say.
Dude, I didn't know it got that. I would have been blown back. That's all I have to say. Holy shit, dude. That is so funny. But yeah, let's look at Biggus. Let's look at our good friend Biggus of the Quebec.
Like I said, you've gotten just a little taste
of the Quebec Rampardos. So yeah, Biggus was the top scoringest team in last season 2.
Yeah.
And his win streak was ridiculous. He had the highest record. But now, I would say how the mighty have fallen, but he's in his finals, so I guess not. How the mighty have risen. He improved just like I did. He escaped round 1 hell.
I think he actually, like I said, there was just a lot of really tough competition this season. We had a lot of like old hats come back in to play the season. We had a couple of new people.
The new people were really good though. That's the thing that was crazy. Like there really wasn't like many teams. There really weren't teams that were just free wins. I don't think. Like there were so many people who adapted and just got better at this format like really hard. Like
yeah. Well, so like I mean like immediately I can think like Grunky
improved so much. Like holy shit.
I know. Like, well, and the thing is that when you look at the league table too, it was like the Galar conference was neck and neck. I mean, you had people that were.
Oh yeah, I'll go back to the
3,
main list and show this.
6 and 4. Like,
Look at
I mean,
this.
just give it a look.
Like, look
Yeah,
at this. It's
like-
freaking like second best record in the league. Haha. but forget that.
I mean, but like, also look at Casey's. Like,
Casey's is, dude. You know what the worst part is? My 2 horrible mistakes against Sunny Bun is what I think let her get in. Right? Where is she? Cuddly Cutiefly? Yeah, I think she would have been yeeted out otherwise.
I think so.
Yeah, I think she. Well, where would she have been? Wait, no, I think she would have yeeted. Wait a second. I think she might have been in anyways, right?
Well, whoever made it.
Actually, no. You needed to win 6 to actually get in this time. Because the scores show. Yeah, I would have yeeted her out. That's crazy. I think. Yeah, because she wouldn't have had a higher differential. I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just wrong. I probably just can't do math, right? And she would have had. Well, she would have had to just be a single person who was 5'5", right? I think she probably would have. Never mind. I think she would have been in anyways. I think she would have been in anyways. But she might have fought someone who would have made her lose in round 1. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Like me losing there, if I had beaten her, if I hadn't been an idiot and lost the girl, I would have had the highest. I would have had the highest score in the season. Rip. Oh well.
Well, like I said, I was surprised to come out on top in the Galar conference because I was like struggling this season. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I mean, my Timber and like obviously my like Screeching Bird of Death like really pulled through for me those last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Your stupid fucking Swablu. Dude, that was so funny. When I was like looking at it, I'm like, dude, it gets Cotton Spore though. Or no, not Cotton Spore, Cotton Guard. And you're like, yeah, it's like, yeah, just do that and win. Just Cotton Guard 5-head. It's like so dude, I figured that out because when I was sparring with Fire, I eventually had to like use I used Meta's team and I used the fucking Cottony. I'm like, wait, you could just prankster Cotton Guard. Like, how do you stop that? You don't.
You really
the
don't.
answer is that you actually cannot stop that at all, and then you just lose because you just Giga Drain to heal yourself forever, even though you don't have like a regular recovery move.
Even Leech? Yeah, no. I will.
It's actually so you don't even need that because Giga Drain will be enough because your special attack stat is ridiculous.
Oh,
you just get all your and you get fairy coverage too, so there's very little that resists you. It's actually disgusting.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. So, like I said, pretty stacked season. Like,
yeah, no, people were crazy.
Well. They drafted really well. I mean, people came in like with a hunger.
They really did. Like Biggest like clawed his way back because he wasn't doing so hot in the first couple of weeks, right? In the first 5 weeks.
No,
he got 3 losses.
He made some like really clutch transactions at some point too.
Ooh, yes, he did. He changed his team a lot than when if I am in finals right now, I would be fighting a completely different team at this point. Well, yeah, a mostly different team, I guess. Yeah, because like, where is he? Where's Quebec Rampardos? Dude, he swapped around his water type like 500 times.
I know. Well,
and he yeeted Krabby for a Diglett.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and then he got the Clobopus at some point, and then
like he did that too.
Yeah, and we had the issue with the tiering. You know, we were so quick to want to get everybody out, and we are like, well, there was some Garbo picks that were probably drafted tiered a little higher than we needed. So
I'm so glad we just did that.
Well, let's give everyone a break. Yeah, I'm glad we did too because I know a lot of people were sweating.
Yeah, so on this list, there are a few mons that used to be a little bit higher up in the tiering points, but we kind of released our tier list a little bit early, so we just kind of did a mid-season bargain bin, where like we transferred them down, gave people free transaction if they wanted to grab them, just to revitalize the meta a little bit, and it worked. I think it was really refreshing, honestly, because people got to fuck around with their teams and have some fun with it.
Yeah,
I think if it's fun, like who the fuck cares, right? Even if it's a little bit jank, it's like who cares? It's neat. People enjoyed it and they got neat picks.
And we realized like halfway through that there was, like I said, there was just some stuff that was like, this is kind of overpriced, or like, how did we not get past the fact that there were so many tier 2 fire types that we threw in there?
Tier 2 was way too inflated for how much they costed, which is why I'm glad we moved a bunch of them to tier 3, because a bunch of them worked fine as tier 3 months, so I'm glad we moved a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah, well, and like I said, and this is the nice thing too, is that we can kind of test these out and say, okay, well, if we ever want to pick up the format again, like we have these things for reference. I mean, we still have all the other docs saved, to the drive, so those are accessible. It's totally fine.
Zubat T5 was such a steal, though. mini nasty plot Volibee, dude. With a way better type. Actually insane. I don't know, that's stupid Zubat. The key to defeating Biggus in my match. Wooper tier 4 is a massive steal because Wooper and Quagsire are actually just god tier in any meta they're in.
Listen to Unaware. Like,
dude, Unaware on this Pokemon, that's on paper, their stats looks like such garbage. But then they're just like actually invincible. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, and I will say too, like Alola Conference kind of drafted a little more like laid back. But like, I mean, Galar Conference, like it was cutthroat.
Dude, I'm so glad. I cannot believe I was pick 3 and I got Volibee. I was just like, all right, cool, having fun with this bird now. I wanted to pick it because I saw False Swipe Gaming's episode on Volibee. I'm like, this is the most broken shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I need it. I wanted to go for Apom originally, and then I saw Volibee. I'm like, nope.
Well, I mean, throughout this whole season, they had like 2 Pokemon get banned. They banned Volibee, and then they banned something else.
I want to say something though. Volibee is fucking insane, but I don't even think it's the best Uber. I think Grookey is actually the best Uber by far. Like 100 billion %. That thing is so like just actually cancerous. Like it does a billion damage. Its coverage is ridiculous as U-turn. It's not a good Life Orb user, but it has to run it because it can't get to 19 health or lower. But it doesn't matter because even though it wears itself down really quickly, it just fucking kills everything in one hit. And it gets a Grassy Glide is the most oppressive move in this whole metagame. I cannot believe I can't believe it's that stupid. It's like you don't even need Woodhammer. You just kill everything with Grassy Terrain, Grassy Glide anyways.
Oh, no, absolutely. Now I just remembered who the other Pokemon was. So throughout this whole season, we had like, you know, the whole like Smogon like format shifts with LC. Like I said, we just jumped in. We said, okay, this is what the current format is. This is where we're going. We'll tier it out. Well, we lost Volibee and we lost Scraggy in this season. Like, yes, Scraggy got banned.
And what isn't it only tier 2 on this list, or is it tier 1? It's tier 1. Okay,
it's a tier 1. But yeah, no, like
I don't think it's that good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Eviolite Scraggy is, but like, eh.
Well, like after they got rid of Volibee, it was like hunting grounds for Scraggy.
Oh,
like,
that makes sense. Then,
there was no official. No solid check.
Dude, no one got to see my tech against meta because I never got to just use it in that thing, right? But I ran physical Alolan Meowth with Gunk Shot to one-shot Cottony, which I did. But I also had Play Rough, which would have one-shot non-Eviolite Scraggy.
Oh.
I ran full physical and it was hilarious. That thing was a monster. I was wondering when I would be able to use it. It was right then. It was perfect. It was so good. But yeah, I can't believe that Elekid is a tier 2 mon. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Why the fuck did we let Elekid be tier 2?
I don't know.
That thing is in 20 speed and it has a billion coverage moves. That thing actually sweeps the whole meta by itself. I cannot believe we let the thing stay at tier 2. That's insane.
I know.
That thing needed to be like tier 1. Tier 0 maybe. I'm just so glad I never had to fight Casey's team when he had fucking Elekid, dude. I don't know.
Well, I didn't even know that like Casey got Elekid. When we battled, I was completely blindsided. I was like,
yeah, because we didn't update on the dock. Yeah, that was
I was like, oh my gosh.
Because that was when we had to extend it for a really long time and people were all like using different transactions for different things. It was just confusing in general. We missed one.
Yeah.
What? It's unfortunate. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think in general, I think everything went a lot better, at least in the drafting process, this season. We were working out kinks, you know, and just trying to... It's all about having a hands-on approach to each metagame, because while things on a paper seem broken because of their history in other regular metagames, in a draft setting, some mons are way better than others in a limited format. Like, Skiddo, for example, even though I never got to sweep with him, rest his soul, is actually way better when only one or two teams in the whole metagame gets Volibee, for example.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the one who has one of the 2 Volibees, in which case, yeah.
Like I said, that's why I was like so quick to grab like Timber and Coughing and Spritzy, because it was like, oh, That's like the nastiest defensive core I could think of. And actually, I think I sniped Biggest because like Coughing was my round 1 pick. I mean, Mr. Poots like threw down. Like,
amazing.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm gonna switch the formula up. Everybody wants to take the tier 1. No, I want the next thing. You know, sometimes it's really important to be ahead of the game too, because you know certain things are gonna go, but you know, it's just the nature of Draft League, really. Let me check one.
Yeah, I might just pause the recording here just because it's been a hot minute until the match starts. But is there anything else we should mention before I do that? Just so the video doesn't get crazy long.
Yeah, I think we still got to go over. I think just full team and how they did over the season. Yeah,
because currently we're just waiting for Ribomb because they had to delay for a second here. But yeah, what else were you saying? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. Just you know,
just
it's
so,
just
like,
the
look
nature
at
of Draft League with picks. But I was gonna say that we should just take a look at
Ribombastic sheet.
Ribombastic sheet.
Wait, what the fuck is her? Oh god, it's just Sunny Bond here. I can't wait till next season where you put in the rule that you cannot change your Discord tab. You cannot change your Discord name during the draft season. that's actually gonna be a rule. It's so confusing. Ribombastic is not the only one that's done that. It's DJ did that last season too. It was so confusing.
Didn't Brelum do it too? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying to ping him.
Like, you have like 3 or 4 names. How do I know who you are? No, but oh wow, yeah, no. Looking at this too, with this.
She wasn't doing the hottest in the first 6 weeks, but then she kind of just, I don't know, she just like killed everybody she ran into. She literally just murdered everyone.
She did get the forfeit week 9. That's unfortunate, but I mean,
that is fourth. It's fourth, but never mind. It's a fourth, not fourth. That's whatever. Anyway, bad joke. What happened? Did she? It was a 2-0 against me. Yeah, it was 2-0 against me. Fucking ghastly, dude.
Oh, like obliterated Reggie. Like,
why couldn't she have not brought Giga Drain week 10? If only. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking, like, obviously those kill leaders, like Ghastly and Corefish, look like they're the bread and butter.
Well, Ghastly Score Bunny is a huge threat. Like you can, I don't know, like what is her? Score Bunny is like. Oh wait, never mind. Then I look at the side. I'm like, yeah, actually, their kills are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. Dragon Dance Corefish is really scary. Hence why I brought Unaware Wooper, and then hence why she brought Giga Drain, or not Giga Drain, Hidden Power Grass Corefish.
Hey, it makes sense.
I guess so. Even though actually the better wall to it was Shelter. Fun fact. If you don't miss Rock Blast.
Oh.
You know,
it's all fine.
If you don't miss Rock Blast, it's actually a perfect wall to it. But if you do miss Rock Blast, you just cry into your lean cuisine.
Oh my god! Not the lean cuisine.
As your shellfish is turned into a lean cuisine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was me, but it's okay. You know, it happens. But yeah, all right. So I'll pause. I will pause it right here, and then once Sunny Bun, aka Ribombastic, aka the Bunny Genocider, comes back in. She doesn't genocide bunnies. She genocides you with bunnies. Once she comes back in, then I will resume.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just pick up right where we left off.
So, yeah, I will see you guys when that happens. Get ready. Good thing we have video chapters, y'all. So if you didn't want to see the pre-match stuff, you could just skip ahead. Isn't that neat? Glad I told you this at the very end of it. Bye. Oh! Hold up. Press the button! Alright, cool, we made it in.
Sweet. Oh my god, I kind of want to I just kind of want to hop in and troll the chat too, though.
Do it, come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're in the match, right? You click the link?
I'm about to.
Click it quick. I just said we're ready. I'm also streaming it, but yeah. It's live on my feed, but yeah. Dude, I'm so excited. Dunny B. Williamson and Ionic Reactions 11 joined! Hopefully they're ready to pick their mons. Dude, look at Ribombastic using the best sprite on Showdown, by the way. Only people with true taste use the Gen 5 female veteran. Just saying.
Ooh, classy lady.
I love that one so much. I saw that sprite, I'm like, bro, this one's just the best one, though.
Oh. This lineup, though, like I said. Oh.
Hold up, let me just yeet this to.
Oh.
Oh gosh. I'm so excited. And I noticed the shield on his sheet. I don't think I've ever seen him bring the shield on, and he just did for this match.
No, I think this is the first time it's been brought.
Alright, I'm gonna have the fucking team things on this. Oh my god, will Biggest reveal his hand early?
I don't know. I mean, this Baneri is in a.
Why does he have the fourth move on this thing? Oh my god, I just realized what this set is! This is so disgusting! I didn't notice the item on this shield on.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh, rip fucking sturdy though? Wow, that really fucks it. I think you should have swapped into Pumpkaboo. Has he brought Pumpkaboo to every match? He loves that stupid pumpkin. He brought it against me and I had nothing but dark types. My Infiltrator Bat was the ultimate combo or the ultimate counter, excuse me, to his stupid substitute Pumpkaboo, dude.
Question is he gonna make the read right now?
I know, right? No. Dude, also, why the fuck is this window so small? What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the actual page.
Hide this shit. Can I like make this smaller? How do I make this smaller, dude? How do I actually make it like bigger?
I don't know.
How do I minimize the chat window? You can't be on the app, can you?
Battle options? Maybe. Or view?
Where's the view?
Maybe you have to change your screen size.
Do I? Can I just like zoom into the battle? Oh, I can just do this.
Oh, yeah.
This is way better, actually. Perfect. Good thing the first turn has only happened. It was just a fake out. That fake out totally ruins this shield on, by the way.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Totally ruins it. But this thing is the worst. This stupid Venonat is actually the worst.
Yeah, honestly, it was a really good pickup.
I had it for a while because I asked him about tier 5 picks back then. When tier 5 used to have a lot less actual shit in it. And he recommended this to me. I'm like, wow, this thing is horrific. This thing is compound eye sleep powder, so you just get so very high chance of sleep powder hit. You can get the free toxic spikes up. It gets morning sun. It has a crazy defensive typing in this meta, bug poison. Crazy good. The Zap Zipper! Whoa! Boy!
Hello!
And now you're about to get Flame Charge into Oblivion. You see, that was a play!
That was spicy!
That was a fucking play,
Talk
dude.
about the read. Oh, now, like, everything's weak to fire. Oh my god.
Wait, really?
Wiggy boy,
Oh, they
you
don't have
got
a single fire
really big
resist.
fire weakness.
Granted, it's just flame charge, right? But still.
Oh no!
That 50% attack boost is going to make this thing a force to be reckoned with, especially if you just keep spamming it with getting speed boost. Because this thing can't really do much against Blitzel. Oh, maybe it doesn't have flame charge. Who knows? Wait. Actually, what does this thing have? It doesn't have flame charge. Want to point that out. It doesn't even have a physical move. Ooh.
Oh.
That's gonna hurt. Yeah, Pharisee is really annoying. You don't know if you know this. She had 2 layers of toxic spikes, which will do wonders. I have no idea why Ribombastic did not bring score money to this fight. I'm very confused. I'm so confused considering it kills everything. We saw how effective Poniard was at killing score money last match.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be a tough
I just
one.
don't know why you bring Baltoy over it when Baltoy, I think, just gets killed by a lot of their dark types, and then just like, I don't know. Well, you don't need stealth rocks on it. Do you really need rapid spin support? I mean, I guess. Oh, I guess to stop this shit, right? So I guess you technically do, but couldn't you? I don't know if they actually have a defogger, so I guess not. I think you do have a defogger. So maybe it makes more sense. Who knows? But I feel like some more roll compression could have probably happened here. I just don't know why you don't bring Scorpion in this fight because it's so hilariously strong.
Yeah, no, like
high jump kick would have killed most of their. Well, I mean, I guess you have to worry about the ghost type, right? But still, blaze kick would have killed everything else. Sucker punch would have helped take out the bird. Priority against Biggest's team is huge, huge. It's so big. Oh my gosh, is this Venona about to soul his Pharisee with stupid fucking impensation?
I think so.
Dude, this thing is nasty.
I mean, it's fine. At this point, it's just stalling the morning sun.
And the best part is, Ghastly can't soak the Toxic Spike stuff because it's a levitator. So Toxic Spikes are on the field unless they get Rapid Spin off of Claydol. Or not Claydol, Boltoy. I always call it fucking Claydol, dude. Wait, Infestation is a contact move? Why?
It is.
That was not the optimal play to use that then.
Well, in this situation, though, Rapid... Oh.
Why would they send out this next? This is very interesting. Dude, if he could... I don't think... There's no way, because this thing is, like, slow as shit, right? It's only 15 speed, yeah. So this thing just comes in and, like, full of Shadow Balls or something? What does this thing even have on it? I didn't check its
I think it just bodies it. I mean...
Thunderbolt? Yeah, to catch anything on the switch.
Oh, good point.
Because there's no way...
Scrappy Talo.
Ooh, yeah, but the problem is this thing is still very much has Focus Sash. And I don't know what he does to actually stop Ghastly because his team is so fucking slow. Isn't Taylor 19 speed? It is, but you need to actually hit this thing first, which is the problem. Now, Pancham could probably do something here.
I think it does get Sucker Punch.
I don't know if it does, but our boy the problem is our boy Pancham, our boy Biggus is not running Sucker Punch. I don't actually know if it does get Sucker Punch though. I feel like it would have been higher if it did. I think Pangoro does, but I think Pancham is literally the only thing you have. Why? Aren't you just gonna get yeeted? Yeah, it's Focus Sash. It's so obviously Focus Sash is just the best item to run gas. I'm not gonna lie. Like it really just is.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much safer, especially when you have shit like. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna be Scrappy Talo. It could be, but I think it's probably still just Guts. But who knows? So maybe they ran Scrappy to try to kill Ghastly. I don't know what they're running on this thing. Like, why would you bring the Pumpkaboo in here? I actually have no. Oh wait, now I know. Now I know. The movie's about to use in like 5 seconds. This is the reason why. This is also Pumpkaboo small. It is not Pumpkaboo supersize. So I guarantee it probably gets.
So yeah, it's faster. Yeah, I think it's faster than.
No shit. This thing is 9. Wait, what? No, is it? No.
Yeah.
It's not 19 speed. It has to be 19 speed. I'm very cute. Oh, got a sturdy back. Hello, sir. Ooh, he predicted it.
Oh, he predicted it.
He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He predicted it. He pred But now you get yeeted by what? Scorching Sands?
I mean, or you, like I said, they either have to go back into.
What?
They have to go back into pump, or they have to take the rapid spin.
So okay, wait. She's not even running Scorching Sands in this thing. She's running Earth Power, which is really weird.
Oh! A read!
I mean, Ice hits like so much on her team for super effective because there's no way you keep shield on in there.
Oh, no.
It's so easy for Biggest to go into his grass type or Talo, right? So you lose nothing by ice beaming, and then you also still hit. You also still break shield on Sturdy, right? And it's there's no reason not to ice beam there. Honestly, there's no reason not to ice beam. Because there's no way shield on can kill you, right? Like, I mean,
no.
Oh no. Even if it were to do something like Metal Burst, right? It's not gonna like. I think that you should just stayed in and probably just try to do something. Okay, this item doesn't make any sense. I don't know if Ribombi realizes this, but like, you can't like the berries don't actually do anything to help you in this metagame when you could just be running 50% more defense, right?
Yeah.
At least I think. I don't know. I mean, you actually do take less damage from knockoff with it, but like, I don't know. I just feel like EVLH is better, right? Because if you get hit by some random dart move. I don't know, man. I just think the berry's not useful.
EVLite has a better calculation.
I think in general, I think you get more worth out of EVLite than you do Colbur Berry or any of the berries for that matter. But Colbur Berry does take way less damage from knockoff. But I don't think there's anything in the universe in this entire tier that lives a super effective knockoff from Poniard. I don't think there's anything that lives it. Like, as an avid Poniard user myself, I can tell you, you don't live a super effective knockoff from this thing. It's the strongest knockoff in the entire metagame. It's one of the strongest knockoffs in like PU and RUs in some metagames in past gens. Yeah, this thing is a monster.
Yeah, I think Poniard even pops up in some of the higher tiers too.
Yeah, it does. It's actually so hilariously strong. It's really funny.
I mean, like, Spritzy's an LC Pokemon, but, like, it's used pretty commonly in PU.
Yeah.
Like, shockingly enough.
There's a knockoff, and that's a hidden power fighting, because of course you run it if someone has a Poniard. Now, the question is, does Big have Scrappy, or does he have Guts? That's the main question. If he brought Scrappy, then this game completely turns on its head.
I think so. Yeah,
because then he can just start to. He's gonna get he would get a free kill on Ghastly. And then, I don't know, just try to kill as much shit before he dies. The problem is you still have Baniri, which is one of the best fake out ones in the meta. Yeah, you have to go into it here.
Yeah, the rocks don't help, so I think it puts.
Yeah, with fake outs in if Rustic lives fake out plus the life orb chip, it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, well, and I think at this point now, there's really nothing you can do with the Ghastly.
Like life orb or toxic orb chip would. Oh, there it is. There it's Scrappy.
Definitely Scrappy.
So it's taking life orb chip, and not So it's not toxic or burned, right? So, but still. Now, how much damage does Boom Burst actually do?
Does this thing outspeed the Talo?
They are speed tied.
Oh.
Yep. This is why I had to run Scarf Meowth. Me not running Scarf Meowth in our first match. The problem with running Scarf Meowth the reason I didn't run it is because you need the power to do anything, unfortunately, which is a problem I ran into in my semi-final matches. But if you don't have it, you just lose to Baniri, because if it outspeeds you once, you just completely lose the game.
Oh, good read.
Oh, it brought Protect. Oh, that changes everything then. Oh my gosh, he ran the same strat I did on Bullaby. Protect is so good. Protect is such a good fourth move on flyers on frail flyers that need to not get hit by shit. Especially if you have weak armor. Now, time to YOLO the speed time! Holy shit! The bird went boom! Kaboom!
Wow.
Dude, Baniri is so fat. I don't think you understand. Baniri is so goddamn fat. Granted, I think I think we knew from earlier that it was a Life Orb Baneri from the chip off of...
I believe so.
But its Eviolite is so hard to kill. So this is a full offensive Baneri, it seems. That's disgusting, dude. Yeah, I honestly think though, I think for Baneri, if I was in, I think I would have ran the Eviolite version, but Life Orb Baneri does so much damage that I don't blame Ribomb for running it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's an immediate offensive.
Having a 19 speed mon with that much power behind it, and the crazy coverage that Baneri actually has along with Fake Out is kind of disgusting. Now, the thing we know about this Blitzel, however, is that it is, I think every single week it's been the same thing. It is Choice Scarf. So, Rustique is going to get their ass beat, and they still have Surskit in the back, this motherfucker. Now, the main question is, what is Big going to do? Is he going to try to... because currently, all I see right now is that Blitzel just spams Thunderbolt and wins, right?
I think so. I mean,
if I were Biggest, I would go in... I would sack Sheldon or Shieldon right here. Why is it using... Okay, well, they went for Volt Switch. Got free Toxic on it.
It's not a bad play because you still don't... Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad to get the information, right? And you get a Toxic chip on Blitzel, which could make a difference, right? Just
maybe a smidgen of a difference.
I think the play here is definitely to go into Shieldon because he's now Choice Scarfed into Volt Switch, right? The problem is I'm not entirely sure what...
Well, I think in this situation too, though, Ribomb has to...
Oh, and you lose a Sturdy. That's so painful, right? Oh my god, that did 2 damage. That did literally, like, no damage. 0 amounts of damage.
In this situation here... Oh, I didn't know that Toxic damage popped off the first turn like that.
If they switch into Toxic Spike, it does, right? Because they get poisoned mid-turn. Well, I mean, actually, if they just get Toxic in general, it goes off first turn, right? So, never mind.
Yeah, no. I always thought you could take the status and then hold it before you got...
Yeah, so Surskit, fun fact, I don't think anyone really realized this because you would never bring Sticky Whibs against my Ponder, but Surskit destroyed my entire team. Fire and I realized this during battle sparring. Surskit is actually one of the most dangerous Pokemon in its entire metagame. It is so frail and dies to everything, but oh my god, its coverage is so disgusting and is just impossible. It's 17 speed. So it actually ran over my whole team, but thankfully no one realized to actually bring it against me and just not use Sticky Whibs.
Yeah,
Now, the thing is, you can Boom Burst this thing, right? And you might kill, right? The thing is that Toxic damage is huge because if it's running Focus Sash, which Surskit likes to run a lot, you get to fuck its Focus Sash, right? And then you can just try to Boom Burst it. Oh, he's going for even more Toxic chip damage.
No! Oh my god.
Did he just did Biggest just throw the game completely? Oh my god. Did Biggest just totally throw the game by sitting there for an extra Toxic chip?
Yes.
I think he literally just threw.
If it has what I think,
I was hoping for that. Dude, I didn't even notice this on the team sheet that she actually brought Rain Dance. Oh my god, I think he would have killed because this thing isn't, this thing, spoiler alert, this thing is not Eviolite at all. So, unlike Eviolite Surskit, which is hilariously difficult to kill for no reason, I think, even at 86%, I'm pretty sure that Boom Burst would have killed this thing.
Well, now it doesn't even matter.
What he should do is Quick Attack this thing immediately, and then hope that Pancham can soul the last 2 months. That is his only hope.
I don't think it's going to be able to. The water boost with the Scald,
the problem is if he gets a burn, if she gets a burn, it's over. But the only thing that Biggest can do is Quick Attack. He could crit. Because he's running Life Orb Bird, so Life Orb crit with Toxic damage will probably kill his Surskit.
Probably.
So his only hope is to Quick Attack. Why would you not Quick Attack here? What like I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, man.
Probably to not reveal the... You know what I'm saying?
Why? I mean, it's your only hope to win, right? It's obvious you have it. Now, the thing is...
I don't think Blitzel's gonna make it.
I think Blitzel's gonna make it. Blitzel just thunderbolts and wins here, right? Unless this thing can live one thunderbolt. You have to be able. You still have to yeet this thing. Oh my god! It's so much special defense. Holy crap! Pancham is so fat. Oh my god! Pancham doesn't give a fuck. We've barely seen this thing do anything this season. Oh my god! Holy shit! Whoa! Biggest with the fucking turning of tables! Holy shit! I'm just gonna type in a woo! What a roller coaster of emotions. Now this isn't done yet. We still have 2 more matches, or 1 to 2 more matches yet.
Yeah, round 2, baby.
No adjustments. Let's adjust. Only round 2. Holy shit. Whoa! Whoa! I thought... Oh my god, I thought Biggest threw that match super hard, but he just held Pancham in the back. This juggernaut. This absolute... Oh, make sure to get this replay, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
I'm just eating it into the admin channel right now.
Adjust my britches. That was a tight match.
Adjust my britches. Oh my god. Shrooming. Oh, he put in the other one.
Okay, I got a copy of the battle video. So
I did too. I yeeted it into
Oh, you
admin
did?
chat. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Spicy spice. Alright.
I'm just pinging everyone again with the link in Draft League. That Pancham is now the ultimate superstar. That thing is so fat. Holy shit. I mean, I know it's Blitzel, but Blitzel's actually like, I don't know. It's not like Blitzel is like ghastly levels of special power, but still. That is one specially defensive Pancham. The EV set, I'm looking at the EV set on this thing, it's actually disgusting. What the fuck? Man, dude, if that thing keeps its EV like, there's no way to stop it.
Oh, wow.
There's no way to stop this thing.
Well, I wonder, I'm really curious to see now how Sunny is going to adjust to this.
Yeah, honestly, I wonder what's gonna... Because how do you stop Pancham, right? Oh, this is a very interesting start. Don't you just... Actually, I know exactly what I would do in this situation. I would use Biggest's final move that we have not... Well, besides, yeah. Besides obligatory quick attack. Yep. Fuck your focus sash, right? Fuck your focus sash, good sir. I don't know what you go into from here. Not Pancham, but hey. Pumpkaboo! Take the Thunderbolt? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. He didn't bring... both these people have Baltoy. And by the way, the 2 Baltoy users are fighting against each other. That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god. You know,
but Biggest just didn't bring his Baltoy.
Yeah. Oh, now's the real question.
This thing does not live as Shadow Paw in any universe. Oh, right. Wait a second! Why didn't you use it, Biggest? What are you doing? His Pumpkaboo has Shadow Sneak. Why would you not use it? It would have killed Ghastly.
I wonder if Quick Attack is a role here to kill.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just use Shadow Sneak to get the damage off? It would have probably just killed Ghastly. What?
Altogether. Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. What did he expect it to switch? Like, Ghost type for a Ghost type, I guess. But still, I don't know. I think that was very unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you know what you could have done? You could have just gone into Talo again and taken the Shadow Ball, and then just boom burst it anyways.
Well, now they're just in a situation. Blitzel's in for free.
But now you just U-turn for free. Well, no, you don't, because you just died a Choice Scarf.
Yeah, the Volt Switch, the immediate threat. So
this is really bad.
This is the immediate threat. I think they're forcing.
Yeah, I don't know why you just sack Pumpkaboo with that just Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak would have probably killed Ghastly. I mean, I don't really know. I could do the calc right now, but like I'm pretty sure it just kills, right?
I think so, but in this situation now, I don't know why Swigs would give that up.
Yeah, I really have no idea. It doesn't make any sense. Let me see. I don't know. I'll just do this set and I'll yeet nothing on it because it doesn't actually matter.
Well, now actually Baneri gets to come in for free and just click buttons.
I'll just say this and I'll say Shadow Sneak. I don't think this thing runs in the attack if it doesn't. So wait, we just got what's these Volt Switch? Yeah, no, yeah, Independent. Yeah, that makes sense. Shadow Sneak would have done 63 to 73%.
So probably wouldn't have killed.
No.
Ghastly was down to.
But then you should have just switched to Talo, right? Because it doesn't have anything else to hit your fucking Pumpkaboo with besides Shadow Ball, right? And then you take no damage with Talo. That's what I would have done anyways, but maybe you didn't want to risk it. What does Pumpkaboo kill? I mean, it just absolutely annihilates Baltoy. And that's kind of all it does, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it more or less.
Did he have like a... Though he had a... I mean... He has a way to take out Ferrothorn with it, or Ferroseed, so it's just like, okay.
Oh. Oh! That thing's dead.
Yeah, that thing is so dead.
That thing is dead.
Yeah.
He either has to switch it out,
he should have Infestation or something, or just Toxic. But then it wouldn't matter. Toxic Swing is stupid, because then he would have just yeeted it. He would have just used Rapid Spin.
But I would like to find... Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, man, this match is not going Biggest's way. How does he actually deal with his Baltoy? I think Baltoy is the answer to fucking Pancham, too.
Yeah, I think it's got enough. I think it's got enough of a...
How fast is his Baltoy? 16 speed? And Pancham's 15 speed. Yeah, no.
I think so, yeah, 15, 16, yeah.
This thing just, like, just hefts him to death. Now, the real question is it max speed? I don't know. I don't think this Baltoy is max speed. Is he just going for... Oh, he's in a U-turn. That's what he's doing. He's in a U-turn into Pawniard is my guess. Because then you get super effective U-turn damage off, and then you get into a... Ooh, no. That's some crucial damage on Talo. That's like what? What was that? That was like, I couldn't actually tell. It was like 16%? That's big.
Oh, here we go.
Is he gonna pull out this thing's real power? That's the real question. What is he going to do? Is he just gonna go all in? He could go all in with Pancham right here. Though the problem is that he still loses to Baltoy, which is a kind of an issue. Oh, he's going all in, dude. He may have lost his Eviolite, but it doesn't matter because now he has 1.5 defense. Actually, it will matter against Baltoy when it comes in to fucking obliterate. With obliterate Pancham with Psychic.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the calc. Colberberry versus. Well, then again, though.
No, with 1.5 attack, there's no way. And then he gets all this. Well, he's gonna. Oh, dang it! Drain Punch procs, like healing procs first before Iron Barbs does. That's really unfortunate. Now the thing is, I think the only thing that Ribomb has for this is Baltoy, right?
I think so.
And this thing, I think this thing for sure outspeeds this Pancham. Even though this Baltoy is a max speed, it has a lot more speed investment than this Pancham. Now the real question is, do you live a Psychic without Eviolite? At 92%. If it was 100%, I'd be like, it could probably live. But I
don't think it does. Pancham has like pretty garbage special defense.
Though I'm looking at the investment on this thing. And it's just like, it could technically live. I don't know, dude. That's what sucks about this. Now, he could preserve it, too. You could just go into, like, Shield on or some shit, but I have no idea. Or you go in... What you really do here is you go into fucking Pawniard. Yeah. As I say it. Oh, my God!
Wow!
The predictions are insane for
wow.
Ribomb. Actually fucking ridiculous, dude.
Now, here's the question,
She played him like a fiddle. Read him like a book.
Here's the question, though. Oh.
The crit U-turn probably matters a fucking shit ton. That's a lot of health down Surskit. Anything can kill that thing right now. The problem is that none of these mons want to come in on Surskit, which is the issue.
No, none of them want to get hit with the Scald.
Like, I think Talo can kind of sweep once Blitzel is dead, but until Blitzel is dead, it cannot do that. The other problem is that, like, because Blitzel, 18 speed mon, choice scarfing that thing. Very, unless you have a 19 speed mon.
The only 50-50 I'm winning are the speed ties. Oh no! What is he?
So I know what he's doing here. Now the real question is, does she know? I think she does. Oh. So she was just breaking it sturdy. I think she's aware that this thing has to have metal burst, right? That's the only reason you even run this thing. Why is this thing called 49, 42%?
You had to break the sturdy and stop the berry juice.
Well, you just stall. It's like Scald right here, right? It probably kills unless Surskit is
I
just
think
weak
it
as
does.
balls. I mean, like Surskit is kind of weak as balls, but it does a billion. Its coverage is just ridiculous. It doesn't actually care, but like.
Well, here's the thing though. If the ball toy has rapid spins and removes the hazards, I think it outspeeds the Talo.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter at that point. The hazards don't actually matter. I don't actually know why he did that, besides just to fuck over Surskit if it does switch out, because bug.
Maybe
bug
damage
type.
chip down the way.
It's possible. I mean, maybe.
Oof.
Oops. Man, this is a crucial turn. I don't know why, but it's a crucial turn. If I were him, I don't know what I would do, actually.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of hard to say what you do because either situation right now, you're risking a burn.
Probably just Rock Blast, 'cause I don't think Shieldon does anything against this team anymore. I would just Rock Blast, hope you live, and just kill the Surskit, and then put him in a weird situation. Because Pancham beats Blitzel, but then you need Pancham to actually beat everything else, which is the problem. So it's kind of... This Tyrion just kind of cringe no matter what you do, but I think you just... I think that was not the play. I don't think that was super not the play. Yeah, because you'd have just lived. Oh, Berry Juice! I forgot he had that.
But
he has
the
a
burn!
But it doesn't matter. The way that multi-hit moves are calculated in this more format make no sense. So you just do a billion damage regardless. The burn is big though. Yep, 2 hits. You're good. You just have to hit.
Yep. Okay, so they're both sad. Okay. Yep, that'll do it.
It wouldn't have really mattered anyways because you just gotten killed by whatever the heck came in next anyways. Like it didn't matter at all. It's not like you have toxic spikes on the field, right?
Right. Well, the next question though is
whatever switches in here
gonna get out of this.
Whatever switches in here determines everything, right? Actually, no. You just go into this isn't hard at all. You literally just go into Pancham here and you start bulking up immediately.
I don't know though.
Actually, no. If it's ball toy, you have to knock it off to try to kill it, right? Because otherwise you just die to psychic. I don't know what you do here. This is really bad. I don't know. If Ribom literally just needs to throw out ball toy, and I think she just wins the game.
I don't think so. I actually think that she brings in the Baneri because
why
the fake out chip is gonna hurt on whatever comes in.
No, because because Big could just protect with Talo.
Right, but if they go into Pancham, they have to eat a fake out, and then they have to risk eating any other follow-up attack.
But I mean, it's not like it has super effective. I mean, granted, the Baneri can have like return or frustration, right? Which hurts like a bitch, but like still, I mean, like then you just drain punch and get all your health back, you know? I can't believe she actually didn't go into Boltoy there. Boltoy is like way better. I think Boltoy is like you literally just win the gameplay because if it's Talo, you just kill it, and if it's Pancham, you just press Psychic and instantly win the game. Well, I don't know. Maybe she's trying to bank on Fake Out Chip, and then hoping that you can kill. Oh, never mind. I guess if you crit Fake Out, it doesn't matter. I guess if you just crit Fake Out, right, it doesn't actually matter what you do because you do half their health, and then you can just for sure kill with frustration or return. Never mind. Well, she did the right play.
Wow.
That crit mattered so astronomically much because there's no way. I don't think return would have actually killed normally.
Wow. Yeah, I think in
I
this
knew
situation,
knock was. I mean, you see, Ribombastic knew knock was a play, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. The crit was huge. I guess knockoff would have made the. I guess it wouldn't have been as big of a deal, right?
wow.
Knock
and
was
they got
the play
speed
earlier.
tie. And they got the speed tie.
Yeah, it just made the crit value even more. I mean, maybe they could have killed anyways, right? That was a speed tie? Yeah. You just expect to lose a speed tie against Baneri. Well, we're going to round 3, right?
Oh my god, round 3!
Yeah, the speed tie, the speed tie didn't actually matter there because because Blitzler just coming in and roasted Talo. Man, dude. Yeah, the fake, the knockoff was way earlier on the play.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna upload and copy the
I'm gonna do the same
match.
Thing, just in case.
And then...
gonna give us even more higher of a chance to not fuck this up, right?
Alright, I'm gonna drop it in admin chat.
Round 2, beat you. Nice.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, now the real question. Oh no. 1 sec before you challenge, gotta take care of something quick. That's the worst thing you could ever see.
Oh no. Whew. 1-1, both sides though. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a oof. She adapted all right. Oh boy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Man, this last match is gonna be crazy.
We're gonna have a champion.
I hope we do. What if they tie?
A double knockout?
Yeah. I mean, granted, it would just go to whoever did the knockout kill, right? That's how it usually works.
I think so.
Because their mind would die last to like life orb chip or recoil or whatever, right?
Whatever it was, yeah. What was I looking for?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
What?
I was no, I was breeding the Alola starters for Snow Rip. It's like long, like, you know, apricorn ball project.
Yeah.
It's daunting.
I can only imagine. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause until Ribomb comes back. So
yeah,
I'll see you all then. Be so careful not to fuck this up. Here we go, y'all. The final battle. The actual final battle between Biggest Swiggest and Ribombastic, aka Sunny Bun. Oh wait, let me actually post this in the main channel though, so people actually see it.
Oh yeah, they've got to jump. Oh, it's for injury.
Round 3. Unable to find him on the battle. Classic Mooney. Ping seal. Bloop bloop, we out here. Get out of here, stupid thing. Hold on. Here we go! T-Pole and Bunny.
did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it kind of did a lot of damage. This thing is very bulky, so. But this thing also has nothing to really hit people with. If I was Biggest, I would get up Toxic Spikes immediately. This thing doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, it can beat Pharisee, which is hilarious, but like, I don't know, man. I would get up Toxic Spikes right the fuck now. Because this is just free Toxic Spikes right now. Come on, tell me you did it. Yeah, let's go. Now get an Infestation off and then just start fucking Morning Sun in. Praise the fucking sun. We're Solaire Vanderhall out here.
Oh,
not.
Oh my god!
No! Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no! No, Biggus!
No! They did it!
She kept that in her pocket the entire time, dude. What just happened is a great question, Dunny. That was revenge. I had no idea it got that. Aha! Man, yeah, she never used that one against me. Woo! That's a big loss early on.
Well, I mean, Heresy.
Yeah, the real question is, does Bunny know about the Pumpkaboo's family's, like... No, she does not know! Fun fact! Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist are one of, if not still, the only grass type to learn Flamethrower.
I've got one for you.
And Fire Blast, but yeah, what?
Alolan Eggy also gets flamed.
Interesting. Well, then, yeah. In Gen 6, then, they were the only...
Yeah, literally the only thing to get...
Only grass type to get Flamethrower. And Fire Blast, yeah. The thing is that, as we know from Baneri, this thing gets triple axle, and, can just style over your face, dude. Now, I think this is when you send in, like, fucking, Venonat or something, and just sack it to be in a better position, to BH. Because what the thing is that this thing, it's not going to fake out, obviously, but what it's going to probably do is just triple axle you death, and you kind of want to not take it on your Monta, actually.
Yeah, we saw that from your match.
I think the thing that you... Because you don't need Venonat to kill Pharisee anymore, right?
No.
Both competitor steel types are dead. Well, I guess Biggus also has shield on, but still. Their main actual steel types are dead. In round 3. A couple turns late there, Grunky, but it's fine, it's fine. The triple axle, did it miss? It missed!
Oh my.
Revenge what? Is Grunky like in the past? Was he late? And then like, I think he was late and then just like went through the battle up to this turn. Indeed, the triplest of axles, but missing that is actually catastrophically bad. Wow, that was a lot of damage. It would be a shame if... Why would you knock off? Why would you not get your HP back with... I'm so confused right now. Maybe he was expecting the Ghastly switch, but now Pancham just gets fucking killed. Like, Pancham just dies here.
Yeah, I think the return's a 2-hit KO. I mean,
well no,
because
it loses... Actually, no, I think he lives because there's no life orb, but now you're not... How are you supposed to get your health back, right?
Yeah.
Pancham is critical to defeating Blitzel and like a lot of other mons on his team, and losing it this early, I think that was a big misplay. Granted, again, he was probably predicting a switch there, but at the same time, it's like I don't think you could just like play around that willy-nilly with Pancham's HP. I think Pancham's HP is such a freaking huge source. This is such a huge resource in this game to actually take out everything else on their team later.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, now I don't even know if it even survives at this point. I mean,
I think it survives, but then it's like it just gets killed by everything else, which is the actual problem, right? It doesn't survive anything else after this because at most it can get like 7% HP back.
Yeah. Well, does Swigs? I mean, like right now he's got half of his team pretty badly injured right now.
Cause like, I mean, yeah, that's the problem, right? I don't know because Is this really the play here? Oh wow, that did 2 damage. That did literally no damage. That's actually ridiculous. Problem is that now you just lose Venonat. I don't know.
Unless... I mean, either way, everything's kind of foddered. I mean, the only thing, there's nothing really stopping.
I just don't know how. Well, you could get your HP because the thing is, I guess the reason to keep Pancham at that HP is that I think you can just, even after Stealth Rock's chip, I think you still live a Thunderbolt from Blitzel, and you can get your health back by Drain Punching it, right? So that's why you keep it in the back.
Yeah,
like that.
But right now, I think a Claydol, Altoy can actually just come in and like Rapid Spin and clean up house.
So it seems like I've cursed you to also say Claydol as well. I hate this Pokemon, dude. I don't know how I forget. I keep calling it Claydol for the rest of my life, dude. But yeah, no, Baltoy is like, yeah, Baltoy is actually stupidly good. You know, I still think Scorbunny would be a really good pick against this team, but at the same time, it's like Baltoy is actually like incredibly good.
Yeah, I mean, losing the Poniard so fast. I mean, right now,
it's so bad because Poniard just totally dunks on Baltoy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, so
but
I guess now, yeah. So who comes out next, though?
I would, if I were her, I would go into Ghastly immediately and just start shitting on stuff. But that's just me, because Ghastly still has its Focus Sash.
Yeah.
Now, because Poniard's dead now, all of Poniard's moves, right? It was your standard set, right? This thing was actually Choice Scarf Poniard with Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, and Stealth Rocks. And not being able to Stealth Rock, Choice Scarf would have allowed it to kill Ghastly without Sucker Punch, which would have been huge. But unfortunately, it was just fucking annihilated, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually really bad. Shadow Sneak to take out its Focus Sash, but then we run into the... Yep. However, we do have Tailo to kill with Quick Attack, but this is going to be a very uphill battle for Swig, especially since Stealth Rocks are in the field and Sturdy Strats are dead for our good friend Shieldon, unless he endures, obviously. He can endure to get Berry Juice and get it back, but he would actually have to utilize it correctly. No Sash trigger, fake Focus Sash, crazy. Now, the thing is, I think Shieldon just lives anyways. I don't think Shieldon dies to anything that they have, because it's like, Ghastly's moves here to make... Oh, wait, yeah, they do. Hidden Power fucking fighting, dude.
Oh! No!
Dude.
What?
I didn't even know she brought Taunt. Taunt Ghastly is like... What? I would say it's terrible, but it's actually like so good if you actually time it for stupid shit like this.
Biggs actually thought he was gonna get the Berry Juice proc, though.
Why did he go into Shieldon at all? I'm so confused. Why would you not go into Tailo and just Quick Attack her, right? Like, I just don't understand at all.
Well, even right now, I don't think the Pancham can do anything. The Pancham's...
I just don't know why he went into Shieldon. I don't know what his plan was when he should have just killed this Ghastly that threatened his whole team. You obviously just Quick Attack and then you turn out on whatever, or you switch into Shieldon or Pancham with... You just switch back into Shieldon to take Thunderbolt from... Or the Volt Switch from Blitzel. And then
I think, right... It doesn't even matter. Ghastly can just go down, and the Blitzel comes in for free.
Yeah, I don't
or
know.
They can... Well, actually, they have to go into Shieldon, so they don't...
The problem is now is that I think you just lose to everything else in the team.
Well, even now, she can just go into Claydol, or, oh my gosh, here we go again, Altoy, and literally just click Rapid Spin.
I don't think Rapid Spin even matters, because you don't even need to. You just press Earth Power and instantly destroy this thing.
True. Oh, I guess, yeah, and I guess they're not in a really good spot either.
And then Blitzel is completely uncontested here, because then it just destroys Tailo, and that's the end.
Yeah.
I think this is GG, unless she does something, I don't know, unless she just literally does nothing. She could just do nothing on this turn, and then I don't know what happens, because I don't think Shieldon does anything to Baltoy.
Gonna have to either read the Earth
She
Power.
could just click Rapid Spin, I don't know, unless this thing is like somehow fat enough to live a fucking Earth Power, but it's Steel and Rock type, so you're not living.
Yeah, 4X is not the business.
Not without your Sturdy.
No. Honestly, the biggest blow was really losing that Poniard so early.
Why? Why would you Stealth Rock on this turn? I guess because you didn't think it would have mattered at all?
I think it's to outspeed the Tailo.
But you don't even need to outspeed the Tailo because you just kill it with Scarfed Blitzel. Why would you endure here? I'm so confused. Oh, you have... Oh, I thought they already proc the berry juice. I'm an idiot.
No. Well, yeah, see, this is exactly what I thought.
Even if they hit all 5 times, 2 times in a row, it wouldn't kill. Unless you get a crit.
I mean, I don't even think that's range either. Like,
you'd have to get like multiple crits, I think.
Yeah, no. I mean, the speed is there. There's no hazards on the field.
I don't think the hazards matter that much anyway. Well, me, I don't know. Not really. It never doesn't matter because then you just, yeah. Well, the second the Shieldon dies, Blitzel is just, yeah.
I can't believe.
Wait for the crit. I respect it. And with that, holy shit. Well, I guess this time I was actually beaten by the future champion. Man, from humble beginnings, from the menagerie of rabbits. Unfortunately, this is Monty Python, I guess, because the fucking rabbit killed everybody. Holy shit! That rabbit's dynamite! Our Sonny Bun is the motherfucking champion of RML Draft League Season 3!
Congratulations.
Holy shit! Big Swiggest, your team was so hard to play against. Oh my OMG. Fucking absolutely correct. Holy shit. That bunny team, dude. That Bunnery, the flagship mod, shitting on everything. Along with the crazy supporters and insane power on this team. Super low-key team that people let slip by and steamroll everyone into the playoffs and into the championship position. Holy crap, my dudes. 1 second, I gotta pull these guys in here.
Oh yeah, come through. Also, I beat you on round 3.
Ah, damn, you got me.
Ah!
I need to give her rolls. Holy shit, dude.
I know.
Where's the current RML champion roll? Woo! Man, that pink is so cool. Hold up. And let me get Oh, Ribom, you can talk now. You're now able to speak. Where is Biggest? I need to give him his roll too. Where is this? Where is he? I need to look in schedule.
RML. Hello.
The RML runner up.
Oh shoot, they don't have voice chat. That's okay.
Oh, you don't? Okay, we're gonna have to. Are you still in the chat then on screen? Can you respond in the showdown chat instead? And Big, can you talk?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, Ribom, reply in the showdown chat and I can see it on screen for the thing. Perfect.
Oh yeah, if you could do that, that would be great.
Thank you. So yeah, I guess, Ribom, how are you feeling now that you are crowned as the RML Season 3 champion?
Dead silence.
Dead silence. Biggest, how do you feel now you've been steamrolled by the rabbit menagerie?
Yeah. I guess I overprepped for Scorbunny and not enough for the harder threats.
Yeah, no, dude, I feel you on that. So much of my team was built for that too. Oh, Rebound. Well, I feel very happy, very proud to have come this far. I can't believe I managed to win the finals. I know, right? You've come a very long way. And you kind of, yeah, I think I've been saying this from the beginning, but your team was super low-key, stupidly powerful. Like, you don't realize it until you go for it.
Was so fucking strong.
Yeah. All from that stupid offhanded comment I made as a joke. Became one of her aces, dude. The bunny theme works too well. You could have even had huge power Bunnelby too. The bunnies in World Cup are not to be trifled with.
The bunny trio, I can see it.
They're fucking crazy. I tried my best to have relevant counterplay to what I expected to see, and it worked out. Yeah, no, your predictions though. Your predictions this match were fucking. This whole like set of 3 was crazy. Actually ridiculous. Like, woo.
You know, I have to be honest. I could not sit back and not let Venty in on what the matchups were gonna look like from your guys' prep. And like I said, we've just been anticipating, watching, like how you guys were playing on screen here. Going back and forth about this, it was a great battle. Like I said, the prep is just like, you know, mwah, chef's kiss.
Like, I know I made quite a few choices I canceled at first to really think through. I mean, what I do to prep for when I'm in a match like this, if I click a move after waiting for a while and I realize my opponent hasn't clicked it, it really makes me rethink my moves. So I'm like, oh shit, they must be switching or thinking about something important, right? So that kind of like mind games is crazy, and you can even psych yourself out sometimes. But I think you did things correctly, right?
Yeah, the thing with Ribomb's team, all of his Pokemon had a move that could have punished any of my switch-ins. Like the Baltoy, Psychic Ice Beam, Hurt Power, was just brutal.
Yeah, and then also the revenge on Pharisee. When I saw that on the team sheets, I was like, motherfucker. I'm so glad she never brought this against me, but at the same time, how did I miss that this thing gets revenge?
My Ponyard was like, oh yeah, it's Choice Scarf, please knock it off. Revenge. I'm like, oh fuck.
I had no idea. I missed that this whole fucking season, dude. I had no idea I got that.
Yeah, you know, and you came on really strong in the beginning too. Like, you guys are really neck and neck, and then just the Pancham in the back. I was like, oh, okay.
Pancham the tank for real.
That was your secret weapon, dude.
Yo, Pancham is MVP for. I got it so late, but it's so good.
Yeah. That was one of the bargain bin Pokemon we were talking about too that got lowered down because it was way too overpriced at tier 2. Not EV spread on it, always the same. Just oh my
perfect.
gosh.
100 attack, 180 defense, 212 special defense, 12 speed, impish, every time.
I definitely want to show this thing off. This thing's EVs were disgusting. Whoo, boy, this thing was fat.
Yeah. Oh, so, Ribomb benched it off. Honestly, I only thought of revenge before this set.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, no kidding. You guys faced earlier in the season, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wait, you did? Oh my god. Oh yeah, you were saying that you'd actually lost it.
Yeah, I lost it too.
Wow.
That Pancham was too bulky. I knew keeping Balto would keep it in bay. But Baniri really helped with this match too. Yeah, it really did.
Oh yeah, the fake out crit mattered. That was a really.
I think it was pretty big, but I think frustration would have probably like done a crap ton too. I don't know. Baniri, Life Orb Baniri is scary, as I found out in my match last week. Holy shit, so much damage.
Yeah.
Man, dude, this is just a great set of 3 matches. You guys played very well. And the attack was amazing.
Yeah, this round I went with Venonat Toxic Spikes because I had 3 tanks and 3 offensive mons, and I think, oh yeah, maybe I can weaken it a little bit and finish them off with the Tailo, but didn't work as expected.
Yeah. The scrappy Tailo tech was good though. Just to counter the ghost types.
Yeah.
The priority's too good. That Boombur's just way too much. Holy shit.
Yeah, Talos Boombur's is crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, I think we said earlier on when we were covering teams, you had some of the wildest transactions of the season, and especially just covering Poniard as a whole. I mean, all of the resists and the immunities going on, you know, I was like, this is gonna be quite the matchup.
My team had a lot of crazy picks, but I had a crippling fighting weakness.
Hey, just like me! My whole squad was definitely allergic to fighting types. Besides Zubat, it was bad, dude.
At least Venonat fits really well with the fighting weakness.
For sure. Ribomb says, I'm so glad I took your Baneri suggestion, alright? I guess Scorbunny didn't make too many appearances, but this will work while I was thinking I couldn't believe you didn't bring Scorbunny in this fight. It was crazy.
I know. I was honestly shocked too. Like,
so I'm like, that's like the best mon on like your whole team.
Yeah, legit Venonat, I made it specifically defensive to take 1 overeat, then heal it up with Morning Sun, and then overeat cannot 2-hit KO me after that.
Could you have taken a Blaze Kick, though?
Blaze Kick? I don't remember. I think that was 2-hit KO.
Dang, dude, Bennett's so fat.
I doubt it was...
yeah.
I doubt it would have brought the Blaze Kick.
Yeah, Venonat is a little chunker. Like, I'm surprised at how many hits that thing is able to take. And it's just with its survivability.
Yeah, its utility is ridiculous, even if its offensive presence is technically not a thing. It was a little sad to drop it for my own team, but like it just didn't fit in my playstyle, so. But it's
almost went with Clamperl over Shieldon.
I'm shocked you didn't bring Clamperl!
With the deep sea scale.
Dude, you should have brought it for. I was like, oh, he's gonna bring Shell Smash for sure, right? Like, I mean, it's an instant win button.
Yeah. I thought too, but last time it didn't work. I didn't remember why exactly. Oh yeah, the Blitzel.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, is it just faster with Scarf?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh my god.
I think it's faster by 1 point.
That's so annoying. Oh my god. Then that definitely caught me off guard, especially when I trapped Pharaoh. Yeah, it was so funny. I was making fun of it. I'm like, like it's gonna be able to beat Pharaohseed, and then it's like, oh wait, it just traps it and it just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only reason they gave it Infestation.
Yeah, it's freaking
because
crazy.
I knew I could set up Toxic Spike in front of Pharaohseed.
Yeah. Scarf Blitzel was meant to be Clamper, but the Taylor matchup was also helpful. I mean, yeah. I mean, thankfully, Scarf Blitzel isn't even a reach because, like, you just always run Scarf anyway.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was Scarf, but I knew it was, but I knock it off because why not? And choice Scarf, of course.
Yeah, no, and it's good in some of those earlier matches too to kind of, withhold certain pieces of information, especially when you're gonna need it in a follow-up match like that. So,
yeah, Pumpkaboo with Frisk was nice because of that, but in this matchup, Pumpkaboo felt really dead weight a little bit.
Why didn't you Shadow Sneak last match in the second match when you could have killed Ghastly with it?
I had no real switch-ins for Ghastly.
Well, why didn't you just Shadow Sneak it to kill it? Wouldn't that have killed?
I don't think it was.
When?
Last match, in the second match.
Maybe it was 100% and it has a focus sash. That's because of it.
I don't think it was. I don't know. Oh, I counted. I don't think it actually kills. I think it does like 73%. It had like 85% health.
No, Shadow Sneak on Pumpkaboo was always a one-hit KO. But
wait, really?
Because of Sash, it was never a one-hit KO.
I think Ghastly was damaged. Maybe we were just predicting something else, like a switch-in or something, but who knows? Like, probably the banana.
Maybe.
Bomb came in and said, speaking of Talo matchups, I had Rain Dance on my Surskit mainly for Amora. Since it always outsped and would deny
when it used
bail.
Rain Dance, I was like, oh no, it is a switch.
I thought you threw super hard, Biggus, and then you just pulled out Pancham from your ass and you just carried somehow.
Yeah.
I was so sure I would lost, then I saw 30%, I was like, wait. Drain Punch 60%.
Rom says also, that Protect read in the first round was nice, even if I still lost that one. And I agree with you. That Rain Dance,
that was crazy.
Threw everybody off because I was like, oh my gosh, you outspeed the Talo.
And everything.
Yeah, the only reason I used Protect was because of the potential Aqua Jet, but I didn't realize Rain Dance would have been a thing.
I thought you were just using it for Toxic Chips. I didn't even know that Surskit got Aqua Jet.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because Boom Burst was a one-hit KO on Surskit. I don't know if it was Eviolite though.
Eviolite Surskit is for some reason really annoying to kill. Like, it just becomes so annoying to actually take it out.
I think it was, if I remember in the prep, I think it's Sashed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, oof, yeah, no. That's,
Yeah, I also
that
went
rain
with
dance part.
Toxic Spikes because I knew that Ghastly could remove them.
Yeah.
Only Baltoy
that
could.
was a smart choice too. I mean, especially if you know that's gonna come. It's well, it's not like it's gonna get rid of your hazards anyway. So
Yeah, he had Rapid Spin. She had Rapid Spin on Baltoy, but that's the thing. I mean, Pumpkaboo can't spin block. Ice Beam just demolished it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think spin blocking has been one of the least successful strategies in this whole draft.
As having
honestly.
used Baltoy myself, it's so hard to switch into.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. I think Baltoy is easily the best rapid spin stealth rock setter for sure. I wish I gotten it. I was so hard. I was like, damn, this is actually the best one because it has levitate and doesn't get affected by hazards either. I think Kabuto was still
Levitate
awesome,
and the coverage on it is amazing.
it's too good.
that's the crazy thing is I didn't think thoroughly about the Baltoy pick because I remember Swigs and I were going back and forth about it too.
I was like, please don't take it. You already took coughing from me.
Yeah, no, I was debating because it was like, oh. And then once I realized, like, oh, shoot, I really gave up the ground type. Now that I've seen Baltoy in action, like, we were even saying, too, in the prep, we were like, both of the Baltoy users ended up in the finals this season.
That's true.
Coincidence? I think not.
Right.
It's so funny because Claydol was one of the absolute worst Pokemon last season, and now Baltoy is just fucking ridiculous. Like, actually, the ultimate roll compression while still being a crazy offensive threat.
Yeah.
And 16 speed.
If you had all recycle, Baltoy would have been even better. Because Baltoy gets recycle.
Recycle and berry
Oh
juice
my
neck.
god.
Yes. I remember, like I said, we were putting together the rules and the combinations with everything about, all right, what are we going to allow, what are we going to keep? And I remember the recycle one was the one we had to kind of toss out because we know that gets a little carried away. So...
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see what it would have done. I was just terrified of Munchlax, so I was like, this is going to be so...
The amount of time I was theory crafting like, oh yeah, Baltoy, I can use teleport, I can use stored power, it doesn't learn those moves. I'm like, bruh, why? Why doesn't it learn stored power?
Dude, I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense.
Or teleport would have been so good.
Dude, yeah, I wish we'd have allowed, like, just, like, bear pivots, honestly.
At first, I wanted the Natu instead of Amora. I was debating between the two, but I end up with Amora. Amora is so good with Blizzard.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, the 100% accuracy. Yeah,
high-powered move in Little Cup are crazy. High base power move, like Boomers is... Like,
Yeah.
Tato has 30 base special attack.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's right.
it's ultra weak, but Boomers just... It's almost close to a one-hit KO on everything that doesn't resist it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ooh, let me do this one.
And that steel that resisted can get nailed by Iron Power or Heat Wave.
Yeah. Do you guys have any last minute comments or like shout outs that you want to give about the team?
I guess shout out to Ribom for the amazing prep. It was a really good team.
Yeah, I would also like to shout that out too. Crazy low-key team. Insane power on it, again.
Oh, here we go. Rabombi says, whether Taylor was physical or special, it was a toss-up.
Yeah, it was mixed.
They're wary of Heat Wave either way. Oh, the Heat Wave coverage.
Yeah, I had the Heat Wave last time.
Oh yeah, to roast poor Pharisee, dude.
U-turn was really good on Taylor.
Ribom wants to shout out me, Venty, for suggesting more bunnies. God, this fucking Venty, dude.
It's kind of crazy. It was between you and Ribom for my final matchup, and both of you, I didn't want to face you.
Dude, your whole team was. Would you? If it was me, would you have brought Clam Pearl?
Maybe.
I want to do Shell versus Shell, dude. Oyster
I will
versus Clam.
definitely have brought back a Robin because you got rid of one of your only electric resist or immunity.
God. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude, Biggest, you know what else you need to do? You gotta update the sheet with the playoffs matches so we can find out who the true MVPs were.
Oh yeah, I could.
Kills.
It might be on Ribombi's mons now because
yeah, maybe the Bunnery was just so good.
Baniri just clapped so many cheeks, it's ridiculous.
It's like Tanky Pancham took 45 from return.
Yeah, that's actually
You're the rabbit.
So disgusting.
You're the rabbit.
Like
I agree.
Like I said earlier, that rabbit's dynamite. Holy shit, dude.
That's the thing I noticed in Little Cup. Switch-ins are very hard to do against offense.
Yeah, that's why you just U-turn instead, Fivehead. Just pivot harder.
Volt turn, let's go.
I rip my Volt Switch user. If only I had more.
I should have abused Choice Scarf Robin more with Volt turn on it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, for real, Grobin was also a sleeper pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Didn't get sticky webs too? Yeah.
Ball switch, sticky web.
You didn't bring sticky webs! You're the person who was like... You were the biggest proponent of sticky webs. You're like, oh man, sticky web's so broken. You didn't even bring it to your finals match. SMH my head, my dude.
Yeah. I had the Venonat. In case she buff Scorbunny, it would have been terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would have been
Yep.
It's also a matchup where Sticky Web would have been good with Pancham, but not the rest of my team, really.
Yeah. And also, Levitators. Also ruining that.
Baltoy, man.
And the Ghastly. Dude, if Sticky Webs worked on Ghastly, oh my god, it would be so much
when I
exciting.
saw Surskit on Team Preview, I was like, oh no, not Sticky Webs, please. Or we're like, oh yeah, Sticky Web with the Choice Scarf Poniard.
Was it even Sticky Web on the... Let me see.
I'm not sure.
It wasn't, it was Scald Ice Beam, Giga Drain, Rain Dance. Dude, no, not a single web in sight. We'll probably just stop to not give it to Poniard, right? Yeah, dude, Poniard is, don't give it Sticky Web boost.
Yeah, you always have to respect Poniard.
Yeah, that, you know, Poniard did more work scaring people into not bringing shit than it did actually killing stuff for me. Because no one brought... Sticky Webs destroys my whole team besides Poniard.
Yeah.
And
the whole good thing about Poniard is it forces HP fighting instead of HP fire.
That's also true. Your whole team, we noticed your horrific fire weakness.
Yeah, well, no, right off the bat, when we looked at the matchup, I was like, oh, this is like really bad. Where, like, Ribombastic didn't bring any fire coverage.
Yeah, because she got the Sap Zipper boost. I'm like, wow, she's just gonna flame charge your whole team to death. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cringe, dude.
Completely forgot about Sap Zipper. I was like, oh, Sleep Powder is free. Then Blitzel came up, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. I actually had Blitzel sniped for me by Ribom. That was the one mon I wanted for my team that got sniped. And that thing would have been the perfect mon for my team as my Volt turn because you can use it as... You can use it for Sap Zipper or Motor Drive support to be an electric or a grass immunity. It's so good. But I was not able to get it. And it would have been an 18 speed mon. It would have been so good on my team! It's like got sniped!
One mon I wanted on my team but got sniped was the Voltorb. Voltorb would have been kinda nice, for real.
That 20 speed mon with support and electric moves that kind of do damage. Insane. Actually, that thing is crazy at tier 4 with 20 speed.
Yeah, well, and the Aftermath. Like,
And Aftermath, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the good meme set with the rollout zap cannon, blunder policy, electroball.
oh my god, that sounds amazing.
That's so good. Holy shit, dude.
I wanted to run a few meme sets this season, but it was kind of hard to do because
no
of the
kidding.
nature of Little Cup.
Dude,
Alright,
yeah,
look-
I can only imagine.
I want to check out my team. Check my favorite set. I think the reversal tailload and didn't work was my favorite. The one I brought against you, Venty.
That Taylor, dude. I can't believe you didn't bring Quick Attack against me. I would have been curtains. That thing is so scary. That thing's so scary, dude.
Classic mistakes I do, like one oversight and I'm like, oh no, why didn't I do that?
I was
So
preparing for
Bob
the worst.
says,
Oh yeah, I
think
forgot I had Farfetch at the start of this season.
oh yeah, you did have Galarian Farfetch,
Yeah,
didn't you?
Farfetch,
That's
it's
right.
so hard, but
It dies so fast.
it's
Yeah.
the only thing. It's
I'm-
hard and that's it.
Yeah, because I mean, it faces stiff competition with Timber. I mean, they're like right next to each other in terms of choices. I even
think-
thought about doubling up on fighting types on my.
I think I
on my
swapped
squad.
out Farfetch for Clubopus. I found Clubopus nice, but it was missing so much utility. Then I look at Pencham and I was like, yo,
This is
that's
what you want.
Clubopus but better.
Yeah.
Better in every way.
Yeah.
Ribom
Rabam says.
Yeah, or you
that,
can say it, yeah.
Yeah. Rabam says that I think my thought process picking Blitzel was just a cheap electric type, and another grass resistor immunity that really helped their. As a fellow Blitzel draft pick user, I totally agree. Like it's solid. It's got good speed. It has a pretty nice coverage move pool. Struggles a little bit in some areas, but like it can get the job done with matching up with certain.
Yeah, exactly. So, with
Oh, I love Pumpkin Boot. Was so versatile.
yeah,
you know-
you can run a million different sets on that thing. It's kind of crazy.
You did snipe the pumpkin from me. I will tell you that. So I think it's fair. I took the coughing. You got the pumpkaboo. That was.
I think the coughing was better. That's just my opinion, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, Mr. Poots went at it. Like
Coughing was so good.
That coverage, the abilities that you could run on every week. Woo!
It invalidates so much stuff.
Yeah, you just completely
Yeah.
shunned so much.
Oh yeah, just cancel out someone's sturdy and just run like a Specs Hidden Power ground set.
Yeah, I think if I got coughing, I would have draft Trapinch too with it.
Oh my god, dude. If only I could have had
Like-
Trapinch and Volibee. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Volibee was so hard to play against.
And the Poniard with it, dude. That was just pain.
Dark spam.
And the Meowth. Ah, just to make it the worst. Along with Meowth, dude. My Dark Core was so ridiculous.
Meowth in tier 4 was a mistake.
Oh no, it was exactly where it needed to be. The perfect support for my team. Ah, Catboy Venty is so OP.
Did we put the Bonnier in tier 4 too?
Yeah, it was.
That was also a mistake.
But yeah, that was such a huge mistake. I had no idea it was 19 speed. I didn't realize it was one of the fastest mods in the game. Had a ton of coverage and actually had decent offensive stats.
Yeah, when I saw 19 speed, I was like, oh, that thing speed tie with Tailo.
Yeah, oof. Yeah, that's whoo. Yeah, no, that was. Yup. Oops.
That would do it.
But with that, I will want to say something. First of all, let me rectify something big here. First of all, I will help you with one thing on the sheet, Biggest. I'm going to put Sunny where she belongs as the winner of this final match.
Yo.
I don't know why this dash is still here. Bam! Sunny is the winner! But with that, we all know what this means. This means that you must now face a far greater challenge. Ribombastic, you have a super boss to fight. You will be fighting against. Actually, who are they fighting against? Do we have a who for this?
Who are they fighting against? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, yo.
But who?
That wasn't part of the plan yet.
So the thing is, we kind of saw this from last season. But with the Champion of the Fallen Battle, what we did was we had an amalgamation of all the teams put together, all the fallen teams. The top 11, I guess you should say, besides the champion. So now, the fallen champion is still alive. So, until this changes, until the champion is felled, I believe we should just probably have Haruhi running it until then. Our commissioner, our head mod.
Ew. I am glad to take up this helm. I want to say that you're in from some heat.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of folks gunning, and I'll tell you,
my whole team is now available.
There's gonna be some craftiness, so just be prepared. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Haru, you gotta build that in your mind. Ribom also said, Benir ain't that strong, just played out of my mind. You gotta do that again. We when Haru goes nuts, Haru can go nuts, and he has nothing but fire to play with. So just be ready, and we will play this one way quicker than last season's Super Boss match. Hopefully, don't press X to doubt, please. Please.
Yeah, no.
We will. We're not gonna wait until right before playoffs start of next season, please. But that was just a byproduct of all of us being busy at the same time for 6 months.
I know. Well, and as commissioner, there are a couple of really great things coming up, so you guys should stay tuned. FYI.
Next season, teaser.
Origin,
maybe.
We have a tournament coming up in December.
Ooh, yes, very important. When are we doing it in December?
Probably after the holidays.
Good, awesome.
We'll just go from there. But basically, we're gonna host a playthrough tourney, and people can play through the latest and greatest installments, and we'll have a full-blown tournament. It'll be great.
Well, yeah. Well, let's explain a little bit more. So, it's gonna be BDSM, BDSP based, right? Where you use your playthrough teams, the teams you use, your team of 6, right? Now, what we want to do with this is people will run whatever the heck EVs they just had on their team, right? You can change your moves, but just keep the EVs the same just to keep in the spirit of competition, right?
We're using... no, you EV to your heart's content.
Wait, are we allowing that?
Yes. No breeding, no legends. You can capture what you need to capture.
Really? Shit, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's an easy way to remove EVs in BDSP.
I hope so. Well... we'll just have to find out. This is why it's very
hopefully we have.
If you can, then you can. Otherwise, we'll just do it live. Just do it scuffed. Yeah. It's okay. If everyone's scuffed, it's fine. But how we will verify it is that we will look at your first hall. We'll require you to submit your first Hall of Fame picture. So whatever's in your Hall of Fame, it has to come with you.
And bam.
Hopefully we can get the hidden ability by the item ability patch. Then I'm gonna a poison eel Gliscor.
Yeah, so I guess the idea is to celebrate the release of the games. We're gonna have the tournament, and then, like I said, we have additional things coming up. Clearly, we just finished the season, but I do also have to announce that season 4 is in preparations. So stay
It's
tuned.
in the alpha mode right now.
Very
Pre-alpha
much
version.
alpha mode. So stay tuned. Like I said, I just want to thank everybody for participating. It's been like really fun running.
Yeah, Little Cup was very fun.
I have one thing I want to say though. I don't have it yet. I do want to say I don't have it yet, but I do want to say, Ribomb, I do have a prize for you. Before this started, I just grabbed, because we forgot to announce something and we didn't really have anything to give yet, but now we do. You are going to be the recipient of a set of codes for Data Zarude and the Shiny Celebi from the new event, which is a different Shiny Celebi from the original event. So if you already have that one, you can get a second one. So I will send it to you once the codes are emailed to me. So just be on the lookout for me. Remind me, I should have them by tomorrow. Most likely. So yeah. Congrats on that. Hooray! I guess we'll figure out what to do for the BDST tournament. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I just figure like once people get the games in their hands, like we can just kind of figure out what all the mechanics are and then play it by ear.
I can't wait for Dyna Mega Evolution to be a mechanic in BDSP.
Oh hell yeah!
And
Dynamax, the elemental gems are back.
No, 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 not the chef. I don't want to get Draco Meteored again, please, sir. I already had to dodge like 3 of them. I'm good. But yeah. Alright, my dudes, this has been a lot of fun. Oh, Ribomb is saying one more thing. She also said thank you so much. Don't worry, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, no, this has been a great season. This has been a crazy one. It's been filled with sharks. This has been a fucking Shark Tank. People were eaten alive. Mostly by rabbits.
mostly by rabbit.
So many goddamn rabbits.
The hell zone of hell sea.
It wasn't rabbit season. It was everything else season.
Hey, clam season.
Mega, I wish it was clam season or oyster season. Mega Ultra Eternamax Crown Forehead Primal Rayquaza using Clangorous Soul Blaze. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Timber was rank 1 and
for now, until we see.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be Cowboy Venty at the top. Totally.
I will not be the one updating it, unfortunately.
What?
University calling me.
Oh, gosh. All right,
Maybe I'll take a look.
All right, Haruhi, we have work to do. We have work to do.
The first timber is number 1, second timber number 4.
Yeah.
First shelter number 2, second shelter number 12.
Thank you guys for competing. I see Brunky bring it in. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, here we go, right with the comments. Yeah, Grunky says, great season, everyone. Fun way to get into competitive side of Pokemon. Thanks for joining us. Bomb says, I agree, LC was out of my element, but I put in the effort and it paid off. No, absolutely.
I agree too.
Little Cup,
Yeah.
Little Cup is a monstrous metagame to get into.
I love it. It's
The damage rundown was so important.
Oh my god, don't talk to me
about
all my stats of not being the right numbers. I'm so mad. All my Monted odd numbers stats.
So, no, like I said, I'm grateful for you guys, your participation. You guys have been like I said, it's been a really long season. So,
Yes.
Participating, sticking it out with us, it's been great. We put our breaks in where we did, and I look forward to working with you all next season. And we'll be in touch about this super secret, not so secret boss battle. So,
Yes.
stay tuned.
Not 6 months. Not 6 month wait period. I swear the DLC will come out earlier than that.
Oh my gosh.
The final mixed DLC will be earlier. It'll be fine, guys. Don't worry. We'll get the Haru data fight in here. Everything will be fine.
Well, I mean, most of it was like the bantering back and forth and trying to figure out what the hell we wanted to draft to the team.
Yeah, honestly, that was definitely yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get it together. It'll be good. Also, I guess maybe Plug and Chug. I guess Venty and I will have to be going over the post-com of our first super secret, not so secret boss battle.
Yes.
Between last year's
champion
and yours truly. So stay tuned for that. We'll get that rolled out. You're in for a ride. That's all I have to say.
Yes.
So, Bomb says it was great with you guys tonight. Aw, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night.
Had fun even if I got steamrolled.
that third match, that was
It could have been worse. You could have missed every toxic with your slow king.
Yeah, that goddamn slow king. Yeah, the hate turn, it did nothing. It was funny.
I cannot believe there was this. No king rules forever, my son.
Oh no!
I was like, I'll season. I didn't miss really my moves. Then I missed all my moves that match.
God damn it! All right, y'all. This is fun. This is fantastic. I gotta upload this thing now. Oh God, it's gonna take 400 years to process. I'm not gonna.
Did you register some pre-match too?
To what now?
Some pre-match commentary.
Yes, 30 minutes of pre-match commentary.
Yeah, that's gonna be a monster of a video.
Yeah, it's gonna be. What are we at? Let's see. What are we at now? 2 hours. Oh gosh.
Oh, we've got some trimming to do.
Oh no, there's no trimming here. Oh gosh, I am too late, dude. It'll take me even longer if I try to put this thing in Premiere Pro and edit it. No, we're just getting you guys are just getting a super episode. Screw that.
Well, I mean, 3 battles. I mean, yeah.
Draft League Finals .raw.
.raw, yeah.
Oh my God, no, that has to be the title.
Ron uncut, literally. Screw you. You're watching all 2 hours.
SmackDown. Be there.
Sunday,
Yeah.
Sunday, except Monday, Tuesday. Oh God.
Yeah.
Look at your cool new. Wait, you can't even see your role. Wait, is RML runner up actually below Ribbon Draft admin?
Yeah, it seems like it.
I could probably fix that so you can display your flex. You get to keep that one forever too.
Yeah.
Emoji. Let me just move this above it. Wait, now it's the emoji rolls. I'm dumb. Oh, it's barely below it. This is convenient. Hold on, let me just. No, sir, stop it. Fix. I did it. You're welcome. Ah, perfect. Oh, I need to move current RML champion above it too. All right, cool. Now we're good. Nice. All right. With that, my dudes.
Sounds like
Look at how nice. Look at how nice our rolls look. It's this amazing pink roll, and Biggest Swiggest has got that Warlock purple. Congrats.
Oh yeah.
Warlock purple. It just needs a little symbol next to it.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Oh, that's a nice sad pen, champ.
Where? Please add that. Can we make this? Can you crop that? Can we make this into an emote icon so I can just put that on your name? That'd be the symbol for it.
Great.
Oh my gosh, dude. Feels Pancham, man. Incredible.
Yeah. Well, let's try and talk shop about. Well, what are you available this? Are you available this week or anytime?
Yeah, hit me up in DMs and I can respond over time, and we'll add everyone to the. Did I yeet you out of the server, Biggus? Of the secret server? Oh, we yeeted everybody, or Reggie. I just gave Reggie the ability to do it because I was too lazy.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll ask Reggie to start sending invites then.
Yeah, I'll send it to you as well, and you should be back in. I'll give you the admin role too. All right, and with that, let me finally end the video. I've been one Venty79 or Venty or whatever. If you enjoyed this draft league content, they're not usually this long, but yeah, there will be some more of it, and I imagine stuff for season 4 as well, probably. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, a like, and subscribe if you want to see more. And soon there will be more. So I will see you all later. You guys want to say goodbye too?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.
안녕하세요.